Ahoy hoy, I'm Captain Boomies, and I have spent my entire life at sea obsessing about yachts. Join me as I take an up-close and personal look at some incredible vessels, revealing what it takes to craft some of the most jaw-dropping yachts on the planet, and more importantly, how folks enjoy them. Whether you're reeling in a big one, plunging into the sea, or just throwing one heck of a party, there's a million ways to soak up the fun. Let's dive into the yacht life. We're in the Keys, and I am so excited to meet the Paglias and check out their totally custom yacht. They're both intense anglers. She's a chef and a photographer. He's a cigar aficionado, and they made sure that their yacht encompassed all the things they love. These folks really know how to live it up on the water. Let's go explore the Keys with them.
Hi, I'm Jill.
And I'm John.
Most people know us as the Executive Decision Fishing Team.
Welcome to our home in Duck Key, Florida. Yacht life began, I think, 25 years ago. We were able to afford our first yacht with a kitchen and bathroom, so that put us into the yacht life.
Primarily, we use it for competitive fishing or for days just to spend with family. We'll have a barbecue, put the awnings up on the back, and we just have a sandbar day.
Well, our first yacht was a cabin cruiser. And us having, at the time, one of the bigger boats in Crystal River, we'd be at the springs, and next thing you know, we got 4 boats tied up to us. We had the only bathroom. Jill would put out a buffet on the back of the boat, and she would cook for everybody.
I'd save the scallops for the adults.
Yeah. So we really loved it. We were getting a little bit fished out of the West Coast, so we started looking to the East Coast and get something a little bigger.
And we started fishing here a lot, just fun fishing, getting our feet wet with monster mahi, nothing that we would win money on. And that's, with that boat is when we came up with Executive Decision.
If you ask a lot of people, they'll know Executive Decision because we are competitive. Usually most tournaments, there's a specific time for the lines in and lines out. And we're fighting right up till the last second when they said lines out. My captain, all my mates, all the crew members are all competitive. They want to win. And I do not give my captain or my team any sort of guidelines or budget. I tell them that they need to buy whatever it takes to put on this yacht to make sure that we have the best equipment that money could buy to be competitive. And I tell them always try something different. Don't be afraid to make changes. I have utmost confidence. That's why we have such a good relationship. Our captain's been with us 7 years, and he's extremely competitive, and they want to win because it's not only is it the joy of the trophies and the recognition, but it's also the monetary value, the money that they make winning these tournaments. And that, as an owner of a yacht, gives me a greater satisfaction other than the trophies, is to hand my team a bonus check because we won a tournament.
Pricing is very significant, anywhere from $50,000 to, in the tournaments we do, up to like $350,000.
Yeah, we love our HCB because it's a hardcore fishing boat, but yet if we want to take the family for just a relaxing day with no fishing, we go to the sandbar and we play the music, and I'll get the grill out and Jill will saute her peppers and onions, and I'll grill sausage and hot dogs for the kids, and it just gives us a different variety of things to do on the water with having this versatile boat. And you know, I've been through builds with other boats, friends of mine, and this was second to none. It was by far the best experience in the boating world that I ever experienced.
so nice to meet you. So glad you're here.
Great to meet you. Welcome aboard.
I'm so excited to be here.
Gonna get you all equipped so you can be part of the team.
I love this. I'm gonna go change. I'm on the team. I can't believe it. Nobody would ever pick me for a fishing team.
Oh, you look great.
Thank you so much. I hear you guys are epic anglers.
Oh, you have no idea. Come on, let me show you.
Lead the way. No way. This is outrageous. I'm speechless.
We have a few fishing rods.
How many are there?
Right now there's 96. Knowing John, by summer's end there'll be 100.
I love that.
I love the tackle. You can't fish competitive if you don't have the tackle.
Shall we go actually check out your yacht?
That would be wonderful. Ladies first.
Thank you so much.
And Boomy, I'd like to introduce you to our Captain Chris.
Welcome aboard.
Captain
Nice to meet
Chris, so nice to meet you.
you. Boss man,
What's up, Cap?
what's happening?
Captain Chris is taking us out today, and he's gonna be the expert on this one. So the first thing I notice is that tower, the two-tone, brilliant.
Thank you. Yeah, we designed a two-tone so it cuts down on the glare for our captain and our spotters while they're spotting fish.
And then that bump out there,
That's for me, so that when I climb up with my Nikon strapped on me, I can hang backwards safely to shoot whatever huge fish might be jumping, normally a swordfish.
that's a brilliant design
Then
choice.
I get a nice shot with the crew.
Ooh.
It's pretty impressive. Without interfering with the captain, she could actually lean over this cutout to film the fishing and what have you.
I know there's something special about this bench seat.
It is. It was designed by us. So normally it's loaded with tackle, but it holds all of our tackle, all of our trays, and then we have this whole area that the mates love because they can rig up stuff right here like a workbench, and then you're all set to go.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Very, very durable.
And then it looks elegant.
Yes. And we have our great refrigerator drawers underneath that, of course, you have to have your beers. The middle one will hold ice, and then we have more refrigeration over there.
I wasn't expecting that super plush seat to turn into a workbench. This is, again, another gorgeous helm station with such huge panels for you to work with. But I like this choice. You guys decided to put these isinglass flaps in.
If the seas are super rough, or let's say it's just super cold and we're fishing a tournament when we're heading out in the dark, it shields you from all the water, it shields you from the cold. You can put air and heat in too, and it helps retain that air and heat for you. Another great thing is to have the 3 Garmin. So when we're out deep dropping for swordfish, we normally have football on. So you can choose any screen for your football, and then your chart plotter, your music, whatever. The kids can be down below watching TV, and we could be watching a different show up here. It's all the creatures of home.
It makes a lot of sense to me that when you're out fishing, you don't want to miss the game. So of course you're going to have big screen TVs. Okay, this is making a lot of sense to me.
The piece de resistance, we had the humidor put in as a surprise for my husband.
That is stunning and so smart.
I'm an avid cigar smoker, and there's always a hard time with me keeping my cigars on other boats. They'd roll around or get wet, or I, have them in my pocket, they get broken. So when they delivered the boat to us, I didn't know that they actually had a custom humidor made in this boat for me.
The build quality here to be able to maintain something as delicate as this while doing 50 knots out on the water is so impressive.
It does an amazing job. As you can see, it's got the temperature control and it's super airtight. So it takes a good thing to open it up, and that keeps them, you know, from getting any of the outside air in.
Oh yeah.
That humidor in that boat works better than my big humidor at the house. That was a nice surprise for us.
How many cigars will your husband smoke?
On a tournament day, if things are going great, we could be up to 4, but that's why we have no problem having great team members, because they all get to enjoy the cigars.
So there's enough for everybody.
There's enough for all the mates, and they all love them.
A humidor on a yacht. I love that I've got my new executive decision shirt, and I noticed you've got this gorgeous glass here.
It's beautiful during the day, but at night we can change all the colors on it. It can go from green to pink to blue. It's just part of the branding. Plus it shields us so we can have great conversation while we're going 40 miles an hour. That kind of keeps the engines a little bit quieter when you're sitting up at the helm, so that you can have a nice conversation and not hear your engines.
Shall we get underway?
Let's get underway. Okay, Chris. All clear.
This is such a luxurious ride, and that's really interesting to me because you fish it so hard. How do you balance this, like, honestly, very nice seat with the hardcore fishing that you do?
Well, everything's extremely washable. The minute we might get blood on something in the back, we wipe it, hose it immediately. It's pretty much stain proof, you know. We kind of picked the subtle gray because it wasn't like popping, and you didn't have to worry so much about the fading too, because it's out there. When we fish days, tournament days are anywhere 12 hours on the water. It's a long time out there. So it's nice, like in between stops, to get in the shade, relax a little bit, cool down.
I feel great. Where are we headed today?
I think today our first stop is going to be possibly the mutton snapper stop. Unless we see some dolphin on the way, we'll stop and catch a few. They're just starting to show up right now. The big ones I don't think are here yet.
There is something so special about the Keys and that blue water. I can see right now that you have dual radios up there, and I really like the positioning of them. That means that when this yacht is doing what she's supposed to be doing, which is fishing hardcore, and people are moving everywhere, you still have access. Quick, easy access to all the systems you need.
And there's one in the tower too. And then when we competitively big tournament fish, we all have headsets on.
Talk to me about how you got hooked by tournament fishing.
It's just the most amazing thing. I mean, if you're gonna go out and fish, you might as well go out and fish for money.
It's also the bragging rights, being competitive. You can't camouflage when you're sitting up there at first place and you got a room full of other captains and mates, and they're like, okay, executive decision, one again.
Yeah, one clap. One time we were at a tournament, there was one clap, and it was the mate's mother. It's like,
Yeah.
There they are again.
Confession time, I don't know a whole lot about fishing. I'm strictly a captain. I used to run the boat that had the fishing boat next to it.
Boomies, what we're going to do is we're going to drop down on the wreck for some either amberjacks or mutton. So we use goggle eye for bait.
Chris will go out and he'll catch our own bait, and he'll pen them up and he'll feed them so they're healthy. So they're able to last in the live wells the full day of the tournament from 6:30 in the morning till we get back. And the ones that we don't use, then he'll put back in the pen for the next day.
This is a hardcore fishing vessel, so of course you have an amazing bait well. Yours is particularly impressive to me personally though, because You've made so many design choices here. It's elegant in this window that you have that's rounded so the fish don't slam themselves into a corner.
Absolutely.
And then you said it's pressurized as well?
Yeah, the live wells on the HCB Yacht are pressurized, so as you're moving from spot to spot at high rates of speed, you don't beat the baits up. So when you get to the next spot, your bait is fresh, ready to go. And the nice part about the openings are so big is that you can get a bait net in there, pick out the bait you want, and come out with ease, bait your bait onto the hook, and then be able to ready to cast it out there.
How important is this for tournaments?
It's paramount. It's everything. If you don't have the bait, you can't be competitive and you can't win tournaments. So bait is absolutely a necessity in tournaments, without a doubt.
Why do we need to catch fish? You can see them swimming around in there. That thing's cool.
Boomies, here we go. You keep your finger like this, open the bail, and then toss it. It's got to be a low shot because you're into the wind.
All right, wish me luck.
You got it. Beautiful.
Ah!
Very
There it
nice.
goes.
Perfect shot. Perfect shot.
You know, I never did a lot of fishing as a yacht captain. There was always somebody else going out and doing it. But I like this. Woo! Was that? There might be a reason I haven't gone fishing much. We didn't catch anything. My bad luck. My heart was so full being taken care of by the Paglias. They are the nicest people. I guess it's time to head back. Thank you so much for having me. I'm obsessed with this yacht. And you two are so much fun. I hope you win every tournament ever.
So do I.
Thank you, and you are a lot of fun also.
Well, cheers to you and a fabulous tournament season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great having you there.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to have you with us. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
She's on the executive decision team.
What an incredible experience. This yacht so clearly was designed for this couple. From the bump out on the fly bridge where she could take her photography from, to the humidor. I'm now lounging with a cocktail and feel incredibly elegant on board. I really like this yacht life.
Welcome to HCB, y'all. Let's go see how these yachts are made.
I had so much fun with the executive decision fishing team, and the man I need to ask a million questions about it is right here.
I'm David. I'm the Customs Engineering Manager here at HCB, and I take care of all the big deal customizations.
They made all of their customizations based on the fact that they want everybody to be part of the team. I want to start with my favorite customization that they had, which was at the very tippy top, the underside of their tower. They painted it that dark gray, and it felt like they did it for their captain. Where did that concept come from, and how did they bring it to you?
For them, their captain is a part of their family. When they came to us with this idea, how do we make our captain as comfortable as possible in that high of an area with sun from above and sun reflecting from below? The idea came that, what if we paint it to a point where it's not gonna have the reflection? That dark gray where it absorbs the light a lot better, and you're not getting the heat effect, you're not getting the glare effect while you're up there. When they came to us and said, we would like to do this, it was a no-brainer, absolutely.
So that was a wonderfully practical customization. The most impractical customization that seemed like it would make me very nervous as an engineer was their humidor.
It was actually more exciting than you think it would be. So when you spent time with the Paglias, you notice that Mr. Paglia always has a cigar with him. He loves his cigars. And some of us here in the office, we actually enjoy cigars as well, so we're familiar with the process of what makes a humidor a humidor. We have to look at things like sizing, how many cigars we're going to put in there. How are they going to notice the humidity level in there so the cigars are always at the right humidity level? All those things went into it, but there was a level of excitement with it when we went to do this, because some of us do enjoy cigars, and we do truly love having the Paglias as part of the HCB family.
This is where all of that custom cabinetry comes from. Welcome to the wood shop. If you're going to fabricate a custom humidor for a yacht, you need to template it out and then make absolutely perfect precision cuts. Check this out. These are all drying racks, and right here you've got them resting between coats. You need a lot of coats to get the right luster. One of the things that surprised me when I got on board was the live well and how it had these curved glass sides to it so you could see in. Was it tricky to install them?
The hardest part of something like that is ensuring the lines are run properly, no kinks in the lines, ensuring there's proper pressure when they turn the bait well pumps on. The difficulty really comes down to placing them in such a way on the deck where they're going to be stable when underway, where they're going to really not have an effect on the fish. You want them far enough back in the boat where there's not slamming of the boat and big waves to affect the fish.
When we're talking about extremely high quality yachts, you have to talk about what goes inside them, the things you don't see. And while a glossy finish is great, a fabulous wire run is mwah for a captain.
When you're looking at a live well system, one of the things you want to make sure you have in place is no hard angles for the fish. So one of the challenges we saw with this live well system was how do we ensure that when we install this, there's not an area where the fish can hit that's a dead wall space. Those are the things we look at when we do something of this nature.
Tournament fishing is intense and the purses are massive, but this yacht felt incredibly comfortable, stable, luxurious. My favorite part about it was sitting on that aft seat and looking back while the water went by. And then they tell me that seat folds down.
Yeah, that was a huge request from them, and it's actually led to something pretty beautiful for our company as well. They really wanted this boat to be this true dual purpose machine. They've got a large family that they want to be able to take out and enjoy on the weekends, but at the same time still be this fishing monster that they can take on these large purse tournaments, and working with them to make sure it's going to be as usable as possible. When you fold the seat down, it's a big prep station now. You've got the 6 areas for tackle storage boxes. You've got a massive hanging area in the middle. All these things that they request in this boat to truly make it fit their need, we've actually taken the idea from them, and now when you get a 53 from us and you get the rear-facing seat, that's actually the standard way you get the seat now.
Have the Paglias build you for their design?
Thankfully, no.
It is the most beautiful analogy of how they use that boat. When it's up, we're in party mode. When it's down, we're hardcore fishermen. Do you ever want to give up and tell people you can't do it?
There are days where I would like to, yes. We all have those days, but here at HCB, we compromise on nothing.
Can I have stairs instead of a ladder to get to the tower?
Absolutely.
Can I have a ball pit?
Yeah, we can make that happen.
Can I have a slide from the top deck?
Absolutely.